You're listening to In Tune. It's 25 to 7. I'm Katie Durham. Now, as I'm sure many of you know, Sunday is the UN International Day of Forests. And what better day to launch a campaign which is very close to any classical musician's heart, to save the mighty Pernambuco tree of Brazil, whose wood is the wood traditionally used for musical bows. Now, the campaign's called 3's of Music, and it aims to protect and reforest the Pernambuco and restore their natural habitat. And it's the brainchild of master Brazilian bowmaker Marco Raposo, but it's immediately got the support of a glittering array of string players, including Tasman Little, Victoria Mulava, and Matthew Barley, who joins me now to my great delight. Hello, Matthew, how are you?
Hello, Katie, I'm very well. Lovely to hear your voice.
Well, very nice to hear yours too. Do tell us more about this campaign, because it sounds like a thoroughly good thing. But I have to say, I had no idea how reliant the musical world is on this one type of wood.
Yeah, it's quite extraordinary, really, given that probably every recording of contemporary violin, cello, viola music, you're listening to Pernambuco wood in the bow. It really is the only wood that works for these bows, and has been for about 200 years. And like so many things in our world, we just took it for granted, the sort of endless supply of this wood, but it now really is coming to an end. So the work of Marco Raposo is getting more and more important as we speak.
So, as I understand it, he's trying to replant and save the habitat and create a sustainable source of wood so that we don't have to try and find man-made alternatives for bows in the future.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, he's got quite an extraordinary organisation going over there, and I think they're aiming to plant 50,000 seedlings. He's already got the seedlings ready, and they're aiming to train farmers and also, I think, develop all sorts of new irrigation programs to reforest the Mata Atlantica area with these wonderful Pernambuco trees.
How are you getting involved in it, and how can other musicians and listeners to the show get involved to try and support the campaign?
Well, I was just approached a few weeks ago, and it's very exciting. And I've made a little recording with my wife, with Victoria Mulava, and with our son Misha Mulava Bardo, wonderful jazz bass player. So we've made a little recording of a piece by a Brazilian woman composer, Gonzaga. And that's been sort of edited together with string players from, I think, Japan, Brazil, America, from all around the world. They put this beautiful little video together, which I guess is being launched on Sunday. And I think there are going to be lots of opportunities for musicians to engage with the whole project by coming to the website, threesofmusic.org, which is a wonderful name. I love the idea of trees of music. And I'll certainly be reaching out to a lot of my colleagues and trying to augment that lovely array of musicians who are going to support the programme as ambassadors.
Well, we'll definitely follow the progress of the campaign, because it seems to be absolutely the sweet spot for us. If we don't support it, who would, hey?
Exactly, yes.
Well, we've got an excerpt of the recording. So, as you say, it's wonderful. I mean, she's a feminist and an abolitionist campaigner as well. The first female conductor, I think, in Brazil, Chiquinha Gonzaga. So I mean, what a woman. Had to play her music, of course. Let's have a listen to it now. Matthew, lots of love to you and to Victoria and to Misha. Thank you so much for coming on the show.
Thank you very much, Katie. See you soon, I hope.
Well, that was a treat, wasn't it? That was by Chiquinha Gonzaga, and that was Lua Branca and Yaya Fazenda. And we heard that played by Matthew Barley and Victoria Mulova and Misha Mulova Abado, and also many of their friends in a special lockdown string orchestra. And a simplified arrangement is going to be made available for school orchestras, for ensembles, for individuals, if you'd like to play along to that. And that's all part of this campaign, Trees of Music. Go to the website, treesofmusic.org, if you'd like to be involved. And just remember, every time you hear a stringed instrument being bowed, think of those Pernambuco trees in Brazil. You're listening to In Tune. It's 19 minutes to 7.